Yeah, The Weird Years was an awesome show on YTV that unfortunately most people don't know about. I don't even think most Canadians know about it. The show's art was great. The music, the soundtrack, yeah. I mean, if you like generic Canadian pop or rock music from like the time, which was like the mid to late aughts, I guess it was okay. Animation was unique. I liked it. And the show, it was probably the most mature show on YTV. For those you don't know, YTV is kind of like the Canadian version of, some people say Cartoon Network or sometimes Nickelodeon. Because for I think back in the day, yeah, well, I'm not gonna, yeah. Anyway, the characters are funny and relatable. My favorite character is probably the daughter. She was funny as hell. She kind of gave off a Daria vibe, but she wasn't like annoying like the way Daria can be sometimes. She was smart, but without being, sort of pretentious. You know, she had like a cool girl vibe about her. The son, I liked him too, but the thing about the weird years is that even though the characters are sometimes stereotypes, they're also like multifaceted, and there's some character development. Like the dumbass son just isn't the dumbass son the way he would be in a show like Family Guy or The Simpsons. There's some actual depth to him. The smart girl, the smart daughter isn't just a smart daughter the way she would be. In other sitcoms, there's actually more depth to her. She has a wild side, and it also focuses on like the immigrant experience in Canada because they're like immigrants from like the Ukraine, and they're dealing with like cultural stuff and stuff like that. I'd say that I'd say that the show the show I say that the show it was kind of like Bob's Burgers before Bob's Burgers. I'd also say that it was pretty. I'd also say it was. I would also say that the Weird Years were probably it was is probably the closest we're gonna get to like the animated version of All in the Family. And well, outside of like King of the Hill, but I'm talking about for Canada, not America, but whatever, you know what I mean. And I'm not sure.